That's
Day.
cute. All right, now here's a question for you. Do you get annoyed when dad is just goofing around and being silly with the kids? Well, according to a new research, that teasing and playing around could actually help children develop. Neurologist and mindfulness expert Dr. Romie is joining us now to talk about why it's important to let fathers just be them goofy selves. Now, what's important for people to know about the father-child relationship?
You know, normally today, parenting can be a very stressful job because parents are under a lot of pressure of how do I get it right? And it is so common for mothers to feel frustrated with fathers that you're just goofing around. But it really shows that that early bond that you develop with your children, especially when they're toddlers and elementary school age, is going to affect their relationships later on in life, their dating life, for instance.
Wow, okay. So tell me about how are men just hardwired differently? Obviously, the relationship between a father and child is different than it is mother and child, right?
It is. It's very different. And this is actually researchers at Kent State University looked at the brain science behind this, Kristen. There is a neuropeptide or hormone in the brain called oxytocin. It is the bonding hormone. So when women release oxytocin holding a child, their emotion center goes off. But for men, it's when they're engaged in play that the oxytocin goes off, because the different center of the brain, not the emotion center, but the analytical thinking one goes off. So it really explains why fathers are more happy engaging in play and mothers are more likely more happy touching and hugging.
So the whole nurturer deal really is true when it comes to a mother. That is where she gets her happiness from a lot of the time when it comes to being a mother.
It is. And then fathers get actually more happiness engaging in play. And then when they looked at these children when they were teenagers, these teenagers actually reported feeling closer to their fathers and listening to advice, you know, all that sage wisdom that dads always give us. If you always had a fun playing relationship with your child.
Okay, so what is important for people, parents of young children? What do they need to know?
Absolutely, it is number one, if a child is engaged in play, don't interrupt them, but join them and have fun, you know, is one thing. And if a child is laughing, then you know you're doing the right thing. So often, sometimes, you know, dads look like they're roughhousing and moms can get a little nervous. That's okay. If you see that your child is laughing and having a good time, you know, allow that to happen. You know, we all have memories of playing with our father, Kirsten, don't we? I have great memories at my age of, you know, playing ping pong with my dad, and no matter who won or lost, he would chase us around the table, you know, and make animal noises, and that was like our fun. And then it really helped us to bond when he'd have to sit down and discipline us or help set boundaries. That relationship and bond was already there.
Quickly here, how do you make mom not look like the bad guy in this situation?
You know, that is really good. Remember that moms feel like they bond when they're touching or hugging or kissing or saying, I love you. So moms may just express their love in a different way. Just remember, hugs heal.
Hugs heal. I like that. All right. Thank you so much, Dr. Romie. Always so informative when you're here.
Thank you. Happy Father's Day to all the dads watching.